Hey guys, iDevice here, and in today's video, which is actually my second video, I will be showing you how to jailbreak any iDevice on the 4.2.1 software, so enjoy. Hey guys, the video isn't over yet. I just forgot to mention that if you are on anything higher than a 3GS new boot ROM and an iPod Touch second generation new boot ROM, this is a tethered jailbreak. So if you want to reboot your device, you'll have to connect it back to your computer and run Red Snow again, and you'll just select the boot tethered right now option, and then you'll go back into DFU mode, and then it'll just boot your phone up and stuff. And thanks for watching.
Hey guys, welcome back. I would just like to make a couple of notes before you begin. It is definitely important that you know what device you're running before you even attempt this. And I'm not just saying if you're on an iPod Touch, an iPhone, or an iPad. You need to know what generation, and if that generation has a new boot ROM and an old boot ROM, you need to know that too. So, for example, which is actually a perfect example, I have a 3GS on a new boot ROM. You need to know that. So, if you do not know that, I'll show you that in another video. Or you can go find another video. Whatever pleases you the most. Alright, so let's get started. You're going to need a couple links, which will all be linked in the description below. You are first going to need Red Snow, which is from the dev team blog. I'll show you the mirrors, which are right there. You can come here, or I'll just have a direct link in the description. There's the just download attachment there. And it will need your respective iPhone or iPod or iPad firmware. There are direct links here, or I can just use this drop down menu and go all the way to 4.2. So for me, I would go to iPhone 3GS 4.2.1, and you would do that. Okay, now that you have downloaded your respective firmware for your device and you've downloaded Red Snow, you're now going to need to unpack your Red Snow file, which is just a zip file. I'm just going to automatically suggest that you have WinRAR, so I'm just going to extract it from a zip file. And that's just asking me to overcopy it, and there you go. I have my Red Snow file right there. So you're going to open the Red Snow folder and open Red Snow. Now, you're going to be prompted to search for the firmware that you just downloaded. So, the firmware I just downloaded is right here for iPhone 3GS. You're going to hit Browse. You're going to go to where you saved the firmware, and then you're going to select the firmware. Now, Red Snow is going to process your firmware, and there. Now, this is a perfect example. You're going to get this pop-up on the iPhone 3GS and the iPod Touch second generation. The reason is being that Apple patched exploits that happened before and just a newer model of the 3GS, I guess. You could call it that. So this is where it's important. I know for a fact that mine is a new boot ROM. So I'm going to hit yes, and then I'm going to click next. And now Red Snow is going to prepare the jailbreak data. Let's just wait here for a bit. So, after Red Snow has prepared its jailbreak data, you're going to be presented with a list right here, as you can see right here. You're going to have, for me, specifically for iPhone 3GS new boot ROM, you're going to have install Cydia, install custom bundle, install iPad baseband, deactivate just boot tethered, and just enter pwn DFU mode right now. So, right now, you are going, for anyone with a new boot ROM device, anything past an iPhone 3GS new boot ROM and an iPod Touch second generation new boot ROM, anything past that, you're only basically going to just install Cydia. And for the other devices, which I might show a clip of that later, where there's a whole bunch of other checklists to enable all of the iOS 4 features. And then after that, you're going to click next.
Okay, now that you have inputted all of your settings and specifications into Red Snow, you will now be presented with a screen to turn your device off before clicking next. So right now I'm just going to turn my device off, which is right here. Going to hold the power button, just turn it off normally. There you go. Just turn it off. Okay, now we're going to prepare for the jailbreak. So when you click next, you'll receive instructions how to go into DFU mode, but I'm just going to teach you how to go into DFU mode right now. So then it just makes it easier on you. Okay, so now you're going to just put this down so I can do this. Okay, so first, your device is now off. You firstly are going to hold the power button down for 2 seconds. You are then going to hold the home button with the power button for around 10 seconds. And then you're going to release the power button and hold the home button until for about I'd say 10-20 seconds. Alright, so a quick tip here is just when you put your thumb on the home button, it never comes off. So then that's just an easy trick for that. Okay, so I'm going to start. I'm going to hold the power button down for 2 seconds. 1, 2, and then I'm going to hold the home button with the power button for around 10 seconds. Gonna wait for that. And then you're going to release the power button and keep holding the home button. Okay, now you are probably in DFU mode because Red Snow automatically closes iTunes, so then you don't get the ding or the iTunes doesn't pop up. Just to make sure that your device is in DFU mode, just play around with the buttons a bit. Just make sure that it will not respond. And you're good. You're in DFU mode. So, okay, now you're in DFU mode, and you are going to click next on your Red Snow. And now I have my iPhone 3GS here. And you are basically done. The rest of the jailbreak is now going to occur on your device, basically. You're going to get a white screen, and then you're going to get downloading jailbreak data. And yeah, you're done. Yes, all that you're seeing here is normal. It runs some code. Red Snow now is reporting that it is done. As soon as it focuses, there. Now it is done. And I'm just waiting for the code to finish running. Just going to let that run. Almost done, and now it is doing its final stages of installing Cydia. Now it's just installing everything. Sorry this is taking so long. I just wanted to show you guys that everything that happens during being jailbroken, so then you know that if you see something that you don't think is normal, you can refer to the video. Okay, now that your device is booted, you're just going to unlock it as normal. And in probably the first spot that you have on your phone, you will now have Cydia, which is right there. I'm already jailbroken, so my Cydia just went back to where it was. You're going to open Cydia. And there you go. You have Cydia on an iOS 4 jailbroken device. Okay, so just some conclusion notes. If you want to exit the video, you're good. I would just like to say, I'd like to thank everyone who watched my first video. I think it exceeded my expectations. I only wanted 100 views, and right now it's sitting at 200 views, so I think that's pretty good. And I would also like to say to keep liking, rating, and keep liking, commenting, and subscribing. Jesus, I keep getting that wrong. Alright, I will see you guys in the next video, which should be sometime during my exam break, because I have been studying for exams like crazy, and I'm trying to get all my final work in for exams. So I'll see you later. Peace.